Good day, everybody. Good day. And welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa, being broadcast to you live on the New Thought Media Network. Oh, and I am still excited, y'all. I am still excited. I hope everyone is doing well. I am Rev Melissa. I am an ordained interfaith minister. I'm a licensed religious science practitioner, and I am a certified life coach. And I say that Triune is my ministry of joy, where I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I am just thrilled. SIP is spirit in practice. It's wonderful to see you all. Blessings, blessings. So, we have been talking about the prayer of Jabez. The prayer of Jabez is our new series this week, and I'm learning all the gadgets here. So, I'm playing around a little bit. So you'll just entertain me. The prayer of Jabez is our new series this week. And I am just so excited about this prayer. I shared yesterday that this prayer is my prayer for 2020, and I'm carrying it over until 2021. So let's get into it. Now, the prayer of Jabez is an actual prayer. Jabez is an actual person in the Bible. And Jabez means pain, right? His mother named him Jabez, which means pain. So the mother must have been going through some things, right? For her to name her child Jabez, right? And as a mother, right? As a mother, we I remember when my girls were when I found out I was pregnant, and I was trying to think of names of our girls, and my husband and I were thinking of names. The names is very important, and the meaning of the names is very important, right? So it's no small measure that his mother named him Pain, right? And so Jabez knew that this was going to be a heavy name to carry. And so he said this prayer. He said this prayer to God, right? And so we're going to break down the prayer. And I shared yesterday that I have this rock that I keep on my altar, and it's the prayer of Jabez. And I'm going to say the prayer, and then we're going to break it down. Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me, and that you would keep me from evil, that I may not cause pain. And God granted his request. So, yesterday we started dissecting a little bit that first line. Oh, that you would bless me indeed. So, I'm going to recap that real quick for you. The oh, to start off anything with the oh. And I was thinking about this last night. The energy, the sound of oh, right? The sound of oh. And it made me think of other sacred sounds like om and ankh, right? These are sacred sounds, right? Om in the Hindu tradition means basically the entire universe, right? The sound of the universe. And ankh in the Kemet means life or the breath of life. And so to say oh, right, is meaningful. It's a sacred sound that Jabez was making to God, right? It's a sacred sound. It was coming deep from within his soul, deep from within his soul. And I shared last week about listening, right? Listening for the sound, waiting attentively for the sound. So when you're in that oh, you know that you need to listen, right? You need to listen for what is next. You need to listen for what is trying to speak to you and through you. Yes? And then we talked about the other word. Oh, that you would bless me indeed, right? And so in the book Prayer of Jabez by Bruce Wilkinson, which is what we're going to be using a lot this week, he talks about blessing in the context of to impart supernatural favor, to impart supernatural favor. And that means it's something beyond what we are capable of doing on our own, right? On our own. We need God's power. We need to use the power that is vested in us, right? For us to manifest what it is that we are desiring, right? And it's not just any old thing, it's about unlimited goodness. Oh, that you would bless me indeed. Bless me with unlimited goodness. So that's kind of where we left off yesterday, right? And so today I want to talk about that word, indeed. Oh, that you would bless me indeed. Indeed. Right? So, because he didn't have to add that at the end. Like, why add the word indeed? So, let me read to you a little bit about what Bruce says about indeed. Jabez prayed the biggest, most improbable request imaginable. Oh, that you would bless me indeed. I love the urgency, the personal vulnerability of his plea. In Hebrew, adding indeed to this prayer was like adding 5 exclamation points or writing the request in capital letters and underlining it. So we know, right? It's like 5 exclamation points or writing it in caps. So what happens when we write stuff in caps? We send somebody a text and we write everything in caps. They could take it as we're yelling at them, or they could take it as we're really trying to get their attention and that this is really, really, really important, right? So that indeed has power behind it. Yes, it is to get the attention, right? To know that this is what the intention is. The intention is to be to be blessed with unlimited goodness, right? To impart supernatural favor. Indeed, indeed. Yes? So that's the energy. That's the energy that we have to come with when we desire something. I asked you yesterday, what is your focus for 2021? Because it's wonderful to have this prayer that's in the Bible, but how do we make it practical for ourselves today? How do we use it in our lives today? What do we do with it, right? Oh, that you would bless me indeed. What is your focus? And many of you shared your focus with me yesterday. And so if you slept on it and you woke up to that sound of a quality of God that you want to focus on in 2021, please write it in the comments. I would love to know what it is, because what I do with this is I incorporate it into my prayers. I incorporate it into my prayers. So I just want to remind some of you who were on with me yesterday what your focus is for 2021. So Lenora said, love and abundance. Love and abundance. Remember, Lenora started out with finances. With finances. And I said, okay, Lenora, that's great. But God is bigger, right? We're talking about supernatural favor, right? Supernatural favor. So quality of God is abundance, right? So Lenora is focusing on abundance. I see you, Sue. I see you. Sue is saying energy, energy. Yes, yes, the energy that is God's energy. Sue wants the kind of energy that is unlimited energy. It's the kind of energy, it ain't the Duracell bunny energy, right? It's beyond that. It's supernatural. It's always plugged in. It's always on. It's always lit. It never drains its battery. That's the kind of energy Sue is focusing on, right? Sue, I know you are. I know you are. Stephanie talked about purpose, right? Purpose. Say cool said abundance, abundance. Yes, I see you, Pamela. Pamela is bliss. Also, all right, so Pamela is carrying over your bliss from 2020 into 2021. I know that's right, Pamela. God is bliss. God is bliss. The energy of bliss. Oh, that is like the lightness of being. That is like pure light. Yes, that bliss energy. Oh, my sister Erica is saying optimum health and well-being. Erica, my thing this year also is well-being. I have quickening and well-being. So we could partner up with the well-being, because the well-being is everything. It's not just our health. It's about our being well. Yes? So let's not limit. If you're thinking around well-being, it's just about health. Let's expand that. Let's expand that into the supernatural, right? Our being is well. Our being is well. Yes? And then Julian shared connection is her focus. Simone said spiritual growth is her focus. And so if Simone is on, I have some words for you, Simone. So let me know if you're here. Mark said enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is one of my favorite words, because that is, enthusiasm means one with the divine. One with the divine. I love that. And then my mother said joy and love. But then she didn't just say joy and love. She also said to spread my wings with the knowledge of joy and love. So she created a visual for herself. And I would encourage you all to do the same. Ah, let's see. Let's see. I see y'all. I see y'all. All right, Stephanie, love. Yes, Stephanie, love. Wayne, life of vibrational energy. I love that, Wayne. I love that, because we are vibrational beings. We are vibrational beings. And when we talk about listening for the sound, there is a sound in the vibration, right? The frequency is radiating. Now, we can't hear it with our physical ears, but we are attuned to it. Our inner ear is attuned to the vibration. Yes? So to vibrate on the energy of life itself is a beautiful focus to have for 2021, Wayne. Stephanie said, love. Yes, Stephanie, God is love. God is love. Vanessa, confidence and abundance. Yes, confidence and abundance. So, Vanessa, you carrying over your confidence too from 2020 to 2021. So, I can't wait to see what is going to unfold. And you know how to work that confidence. So, we're going to add in the abundance, knowing that all things are possible, right? All things are possible. Patty said love and prosperity. Love and prosperity. That's my girlfriend, Patricia. Yes, love and prosperity. And so when we think about prosperity, right, I want us also to expand our thinking, expand our definitions when we think about prosperity, because a lot of times we think about prosperity just in the sense of money, right? But prosperity is more than just about money. Yes, it's about wholeness. It's about wholeness in all areas of our lives. It's very similar to abundance, right? It's on the same frequency. Nan, confidence and acceptance. Oh, that word acceptance has so much for me, has so much meaning for me. So acceptance, to accept ourselves just as we are, because you know what? The divine does, right? God accepts us just as we are, right? Because if we view ourselves through the lens that God views us, we will already know that we're whole, that we're complete, and that we're perfect just as we are. So now aligning yourself with acceptance for 2021 is beautiful. And then to have confidence as your partner in that, and I say purpose partner, right? So to have confidence and abundance as your purpose partner, 2021 is going to be rocking for you. Yes. Timothy, motivation. So Tim, I got this thing about motivation. Okay. All right. Y'all take a deep breath with me. Motivation is one of those words for me, y'all. So, motivation is a setup. That's right, I said it. Motivation is a setup, right? I would invite you, Tim, to move from motivation, because motivation has like external energy around it. Like something outside of yourself is going to motivate you to do something. And guess what? That don't work. It doesn't work. You inspire. So just try that on. Just try on inspiration. Just as a suggestion, try on inspiration, because inspiration is about connecting to the resources within you, right? It's all internal. It's all internal, right? And then when you get inspired, when you inspire yourself, when that divine spark, inspiration is all about that divine spark lighting up, right? It's about living life lit up. Yes? And so when you are living lit, uh, when you are living lit, whatever you do, whatever you do, it's going to move you forward. It's just going to be drawing you, drawing you, drawing you, drawing you forward at such velocity. Yes? And then motivation will be there when you get there. It'll just be there waiting, but it ain't going to get you there. Motivation ain't going to get you there. Inspiration will. Inspiration will. So just try that out. Just try that out. I'm looking at the comments as they come in here. All right. All right. Oh, Wayne, you have a lot going on for 2021. So if you have more than two focuses, I would say, try to like narrow it down. Try to narrow it down, because we want to harness our focus and our energy. And sometimes we just we become scattered all over the place when we have too many things that we're trying to focus on. Yes? So that's just a suggestion. Yes, yes. I see you, Patricia. It's all encompassing. So Patricia is saying, Red Melissa, my prosperity is all encompassing, and the architect will say yes. Guess what, Patricia? The architect said yes. It ain't gonna will say yes. The architect said yes. Said yes, right? So we are affirming that it is already so. That it is already so. This or something better. Diego, rich, realizing I create happiness. All right now, Diego, I love that. He got an acronym for rich, and he is creating. You are in alignment with happiness. Because you know what? The wonderful thing is we don't have to create anything, right? Like everything is already here. We need to just come into alignment with it. Let's just come into alignment with this. Sometimes we spend our energy and our resources thinking, and our time thinking, that we have to create something. God created it all. God created it all. God poured it all into us, right? The givingness of God is grace. So we have it all. We need to come into alignment with it, right? We have to activate it. Yes? Yes. So activate that happiness, Diego. Activate that happiness. Yes, I love it. So y'all been doing your homework. I see y'all doing your homework. So y'all, all that he would bless me indeed is about what you are focusing on, about what you are focusing on, right? That unlimited good supply of happiness, of confidence, of acceptance, of love, of well being, of prosperity, right? All of that is in that one line of that prayer. Oh, that you would bless me indeed. Yes, with unlimited goodness, imparting supernatural favor. Now, who don't want some supernatural favor? Who don't want some supernatural favor? All right. All right. So I see you all. I will capture them. I will add the new ones to my list, and I will include you in my evening prayers today for your focus for 2021, right? But y'all got to do your work. Y'all got to do your work. So use what you are focusing on. And it's about the feeling tone, right? It's about creating the consciousness for that to come through you. Yes? right? It's about expanding our mental equivalent of whatever it is that we've been holding. We got to expand it. Yes? And that's how it comes through you, right? That is how it comes through you. So your container needs to expand for all that prosperity, all that abundance, all that love that is seeking to get expressed through you, all that bliss that is seeking to get expressed through you, right? So it's the feeling tone. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is Emmett Fox says the law of mental equivalent is about your focus, your attention, right? And the feeling tone, the emotion. It is who you are being. It is who you are being. We focus a lot on the doing, and there is a time and place for the doing, believe you me. But the focus is on who you are being. So if your focus for 2021 is enthusiasm, if it's enthusiasm, then be enthusiastic about life. If it is love, then be love. Be love in 2021, right? And that might mean that you might be a little uncomfortable about stuff that comes up that might not look like love to you, but you're being love. So you address it in love. You address it in love because you are being love. Yes? All right, y'all. So that's just the first line. That's just the first line in the prayer. So tomorrow we're going to go to the second line, which is and enlarge my territory. So we're going to chew on that tomorrow. But you'll keep, if you haven't, target your focus, choose your focus because the universe is waiting on you. The universe is waiting. The universe is like, okay, what's she gonna focus on this year? Let me see. What's she doing? Oh, she didn't decide yet. Okay. Right? Waiting attentively, waiting for that sound to come through you, right? I am, I am love. I am prosperity. I am abundance. I am enthusiasm. I am rich. Yes? So make your choice and we're going to do some work with it. All right? So the first step is choosing what you're going to focus on, making sure that it is a quality of God, a quality of God. All right? And then we're going to talk about how we're going to enlarge our territory with our focus tomorrow. All right, y'all. So let's talk about some joy news. It's time for some joy news. All right, so next week we will be meditating with the moon, with the new moon. There's a new moon, January 13th. And so we meditate with the moon every new moon and every full moon at 4 a.m. Eastern time. So 4 a.m. Eastern time, we meditate with the moon. So we're going to do that next week, January 13th, 4 a.m. And we're going to do it on Zoom. So this is going to be our first time doing it on Zoom. So I will provide you with the Zoom link. Just stay tuned and you will receive that when you register on Eventbrite. So all that will be coming up very soon for you to do. Next date to keep in mind is this Sunday. I will be speaking at my spiritual home, Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. I'm so excited. So please join me on Sunday at 11:30. You can go to the rocklandcsl.org site and you just click on the Sunday service link and you will be in the Zoom room Sunday 11:30. I would love to see you. I would love to see you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. This is my beloved Centers for Spiritual Living. Thank you. Yes. I am expanding my territory. Yes, I am. With the collaboration and the generosity of New Thought Media Network. So I just want to shout out New Thought Media Network. And you know, this is a labor of love, right? I'm speaking for you, Reverend Breeze. It's a labor of love, right? And so we need to support our organizations, are the people who have a vision for expanding love on the planet, right? So I just want to say, if you would like to donate to the New Thought Media Network, you can do so. There's an active link in the description of this video, and you can also go to ntmedia.org. Okay? All right. All right. In addition, more dates to keep in mind. January 30th will be our first 30-day mental diet spiritual book club. So if you want to do the 30-day mental diet spiritual book club, we have a good time. Okay, we have a good time. It is this book. If you don't have it, you should get it. We meet for 5 consecutive Saturdays starting January 30th at 10:30 on Zoom. Okay? And you will also be able to register for that this week, but I just want to give you the heads up. January 30th. If you've done it before, you can do it again. If you've never done it, come on and do it this time. It will change your life, and it will also help you with your focus for 2021. I guarantee it. It will help you with your focus for 2021. All right. So speaking of expanding territories, my Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living family, I am expanding my territory. My that you would bless me indeed is manifesting itself through this platform, which I'm so grateful for. And it's also in expanding my reach, right? So I told you all that I have a goal of 500 followers on Instagram and Facebook by January 31st, 2021. And we are just doing it. We are doing it. We are doing it. So please, I need more love on Instagram. I need more love on Instagram, but we're almost there on Facebook. So you'll just keep it up, right? So please follow me on Instagram, Facebook at I am Rev Melissa, and spread the joy news. Spread the joy news. All right. Expansion, Joy Line, Sip Joy mug right there. It is 15 ounces, which is like 2 cups of joy in one. 2 cups of joy in one. So go on to my Etsy page, I am Rev Melissa, my Etsy page, and you will be able to purchase yourself a beautiful Sip Joy mug. And you can just sip on joy as you think about your focus for 2021. Yes? All right. Let me see if there's anything else I want to share with you. 2 more things. 2 more things. One, on Friday, this Friday, I will be the guest on Red Bree's show, which is called Ministers Talking. There we go. Thank you. Ministers Talking. All right. So we're going to have a good time talking some stuff. So please join me. That is at 9 Eastern time. I hope I have that right. If I don't, I'll correct it tomorrow. 9 o'clock Eastern time. Let's see. And then expansion, living life, enjoy. Wednesday is my first show at noon Eastern time, 10 Mountain time. So please join me for my first show, Living Life Enjoy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, y'all. So that will be right here on the New Thought Media Network. It'll be on all the platforms. Wherever you're watching from now, it will be on those platforms also. Okay, I think that's all the joy news that I have to share today. So what are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? We are focused. We are focused, and we are living life in joy. Living life in joy, connected to our yes. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow right here at 10:30 a.m. Morning Sip with Rev Melissa.